Live. Welcome to the Entrepreneurship Mindset Podcast where hustle meets strategy. Your hosts, JP and PJ.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Um,
So what's up?
we have a special guest today. Um, his name is Xavier, but he goes by Professor X. Um, so he's a visionary entrepreneur. He spent the last 17 years running a successful garage door business in the DFW area, and I can vouch for that because I used to be a business partner
Oh, it's the
with them.
garage dude guy. Ah, I see. I know you.
Yeah,
know
yeah,
me?
yeah,
I
yeah.
know you.
But also, not just was he gifted with his hands and the ability to make the garage doors so quiet. I mean, dude, that was every man's nightmare for, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, when they was bringing a sneaky link or whatever, and then they wipes was coming back through the garage door. The garage doors was that quiet where hey you would get caught. But
Yeah.
anyways,
No
so
more, no more lights coming on at 2 a.m. in the morning.
right. So he's deeply connected to the gift of speaking, which fuels his passion for empowering extraordinary individuals. Since embarking his coaching journey since 2012, he's been dedicated to unlocking the unparalleled potential with the peoples that he encountered with. So through the coaching, speaking, and training, he has the privilege of helping diverse arrays of individuals to tap into their greatness and discover their capabilities and shine boldly through unique ways. Help me welcome to the stage or to the podcast, Xavier Hill, Professor X. Let's go.
I got a question for you,
Uh-oh.
Xavier. You
Yeah,
know.
get at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, Now he told me your name was Professor X.
Okay.
Now I didn't know about that part. All he told me was, you did garage, and I was like, oh shit, you're the garage guy. But now Xavier, take us back. What was life before you became Professor X?
Man, life was fun. Life was energetic. Life was mean. Hey, I always wanted to work with my hands and, talking with my mouth was just easy. So work with my hands is what I took on first. And then after taking on, work with my hands and, becoming an entrepreneur, open up a garage door company. It's just, man, it was just amazing. Customer after the garage door is fixed. Now we talking business. We talking to the customer about things they dealing with. It might be their kid coming out in the garage and, he's hard headed, not doing the chores or not picking up the leaves or, sweeping that floor. The floor is dusty, getting all on my photo eyes. So yeah, we get in a conversation about that and start talking and man, before you know it, the kid's enlightened. He's loving me, asking me who am I, because now he has a love for the chores and things that he do. So anyway, just
Well,
so
the thing is you're the older generation,
yeah,
which you're old school.
Define older generation because I'm a little
Well,
younger.
okay, so the reason why this got created was the Gen X, the Gen Zs. I'm a millennial. You're a Gen Z because I got you by 20 years, and X, you got me by what? About 20 years or so. But black don't crack. So
I think I'm 35, so I don't know.
Yeah, so
I thought you
I
was
think
his
I'm
age.
in pause.
I
Yeah,
thought you was his
See what I'm
age.
saying?
no, yeah, but the thing is that so old school. What I'm meaning, like an OG, is we were you're good with your hands, but you were hands-on training, especially when you go to the customer's garage doors. You get to know them, you build that relationship, and then those kids come around or whatever,
That's right.
and you were able to approach the kids, get into their heads, and they will open up and be loving you like forever,
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, I wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit more on how you did things, and then I was in the field as well, and man, it was an amazing explosion as far as fixing the garage doors, having those customer interactions, and revolutionizing, just blowing people's minds because we were more than just people that were out there in the field of fixing the garage door and stuff.
Absolutely.
You've been in business, what, you said 17 years?
Yeah,
What's
17 years.
what's the number one lesson that journey taught you?
Number one lesson the journey taught me: make sure you have a business plan sought out. Make sure you have your partners. Make sure you have things aligned out. Make sure you have If I could say out here, make sure your credit's good. If you don't have good credit, or make sure you got good business. Get your LLC, set it up properly.
Now, I'm young. I used to be 17 when we started this shit.
Okay.
But, now I'm 18. Now,
Right.
I know the answer to this question, of course.
Oh, right.
But, to the younger ones out there that are younger than me, because I actually have a group called Young Network. I've got, 9,000 kids, 15 to 18 mainly.
Wow, you the man.
We got a 70-year-old in there, but, we're going to ignore that guy.
Mm.
We don't even know his name, but we literally have him named as the 70-year-old guy.
Oh,
And then we have a 12-year-old in there. I think that's the youngest it goes. But to all those people out there, you don't want to start their business, okay? But they're like, okay, but I can't because I'm too young.
Right.
What is your advice to them?
They can't get too young. You're never too young to start a business. You can start a business at any age you want to if your mindset is there. So if your mindset is there, you have the people around you that can guide you, that can lead you, that can carry you across because of your mindset, because of your skill set, because of what you was actually born with. That anything can be polished, anything can be shined, anything can be cultivated to where you can bring it together and have a business, whether it's dealing with, I seen little kids, playing video games online, making money from that, so it's plenty of things you can make money from. It's just an ideal. Everything isn't about hard work. Everything isn't about working in a building. Sometimes you can do just the simplest things and end up with a business.
So pretty much those kids that's out there wanting to run a business, they need to find somebody that's doing what they would like to do and pretty much get that mentorship and coaching so they can start going down that journey. That's what you're pretty much saying.
So did you always see yourself as an entrepreneur? There was like a certain mindset or like a certain thing that happened that threw you into entrepreneurship when you were growing up in Oklahoma?
Give it up for Hot Wheel cars. Give it up for Hot Wheel cars and little model cars and stuff, man. That was my business right there, man. I had car shops, auto shops, limousine services, helicopter ports, jets, private planes. I had everything as a kid, so my mindset stayed there. When everybody else was outside, I was inside playing with that stuff and picking up, driving my limousines to pick up my sister's Barbie dolls.
So you was breaking them. Literally, you would get a toy for Christmas or whatever, and then next thing you know, you're breaking down that Hot Wheels car from all the pieces and then reassembling them back together. Like, dude, you were gifted. Shoot, you came out like what? But how? Let me ask you this: what age did you realize that you were gifted with your hands and stuff? Were you doing this at 3, 4?
I realized you had a gift that spoke to you and
like
shit.
8 years old, taking loose radios and putting extra speaker wires on them. And
wow!
I'm showing my mom, look what I did. She like, boy, you took that loose and did that. I said, yeah, the iron broke or something broke. You fixed that? Yeah, I fixed that. The lawnmower didn't start. I got it starting. I got 4 or 5 of them started. So whatever I put my hands to, I could fix it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've got, you've been, what was it? I was trying to speak. Oh shit, right. When did you realize that you wanted to be, you wanted to coach people and not just run a business?
Well, it was after 2011. I went to a special course, Give It Up for Landmark Worldwide. Went there and was able to learn a lot from getting coached, right? And then from getting coached to actually going and being able to coach others in a Landmark program called Leadership Program. So we did that, and man, I just knew right there I had a knack for it. I love people. People responded to me. I was able to coach them through different aspects of life, and it just took off from there into my garage door business, actually coaching my customers. And so from that point on, I just knew I had something.
Are you currently coaching in that program with the Landmark or anything, or
No,
are you
not,
running
not,
your?
not at this time, yeah.
Are you
Still
running
a
your?
10.
Are you running your own coaching program at the moment? What are you working on nowadays?
And we're now working on different things in the social media world,
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
That's
Videos and media and marketing and all that stuff, Coming from my generation, we didn't have that. It was word of mouth. We show up and we show out.
Well, I mean, we're here right now, hustle meet strategy. So it's like, hey, let's hit the go button and let's get
get
work.
done.
Yeah, let's get it done.
So if can you share a powerful moment where your coaching transformed someone's life and changed how they viewed the business and how they started doing things.
Oh, absolutely. So we had one kid that was definitely dealing with his dad, right? So it was a little disrespect, getting video games taken from him, and just all this punishment type of world. I said, hold on for 1 second. I got to talking with the guy and listening to what he was struggling with school, and just understood where he was coming from his point of view. And from understanding that and talking through him and walking him through the steps and the tools that I have, he was able to see something different. And he was able to come, and see that he could go ahead and get this particular math situation he was dealing with. He could go ahead and get it done. He did see the vision of what school was about and why he was there, and it just changed his whole trajectory. So after he did that, he was like, "Man, who are you?"
So this kid was disrespectful to his father.
Yeah, because he was getting in trouble in school, so he wasn't getting his stuff done. He was clowning in there. He just didn't have a clear view of what he needed to be doing in school.
So with your ability to come down to his level and understand him,
right,
and start communicating to him the way he needs to be communicated, then it transformed, whatever that blockage was from not respecting his father, but also, for kids, the way how they treat their father is how they're probably going to be treating others out there.
That's correct.
So you were able to, unlock the disrespect for not just the father, but also other people that he encounters later on in life and stuff.
Him and his dad got a great relationship now, and he's now went on to college, and he's now doing big and incredible things. So.
And at the end of the day, if you don't get corrected in your household, then you know what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Was he what nationality was he? Was he black?
Yeah, black.
Okay.
And he was taller than his dad. His dad was already standing 6'2", and he's now 6'5".
Wow.
So it was no need to get into any ruffling and truffling in the house. You need to have much respect and do things in order. So his father thanked me to this day, like, man, what did you do? What did you say to him? It's not what I said. It's the respect that I gave him. So yeah.
So I've got a different kind of question, unrelated to you, but more on, I like to see what people think nowadays compared to the olden days. Now you've got AI, you got all this shit going on. Do you think college is required nowadays?
College is required for those that need it, right? If you're going to college to be an entrepreneur, who's teaching you? This dang show ain't entrepreneurs, right? So I don't know. You want to be taught by, someone that has a job, or you want to be taught by someone that's an entrepreneur? So it's up to the individual. Last time I checked, lawyers and doctors are not sending their kids to college. They said they're avoiding that debt, and they're going to transfer a business onto them and take them another direction. So I was like, wow.
So pretty much kids or the younger generation that has a vision of learning a trade or doing something, you would advise possibly looking into maybe some coaching programs or things of that nature in reference to, like, hey, I want to be, or for example, I want to be a garage door technician or something.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to go to school for that. So you definitely have to find someone that's in that can mentor you into the garage door business.
And teach the mechanicals about the garage door components and the
tools and behaviors. It all starts with the mindset.
Okay.
The mindset has to be there. Everybody is not a technician. Everybody's not a doctor. Everybody's not a lawyer. So you definitely have to align yourself with what is actually important in your mind. And that's where I get to first. It's not about money. You can't chase money. What is the thing you chase? Nothing. You chase your passion. And money chase passion. Am I right? So we got to get people passionate, man. Otherwise, we're gonna have doctors out here with wrenches in their hand talking about they're gonna do a heart transplant. Not on me, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So you can't mix this thing up. You have to have this thing on straight.
Now, I want to, we always have interesting conversations outside of podcasts, but now that we're recording it, how is AI just with the timeline on how the world is moving and stuff? How is AI and how has technology affected your world, and do you understand things? What keeps you relevant nowadays, just working and doing your business?
Yeah, AI technology, I like it. You know, yeah, I'm a techie guy. You know, I'm into computers and all that type of stuff. So
you got the what?
Yeah, I got the.
We ain't.
Okay,
anyway,
they're not paying.
Yeah,
they're not paying.
They're not paying.
I see them. I see it.
So matter of fact, I'm taking that off. We're not.
Yeah. hey, yo, you better pay me.
You got to pay me. I got a lot of your stuff. You got to pay me. You know what this is? All right, cool. Yeah, but technology, I love technology, man. AI make things streamline faster. You know, when you need to get things done. You can pretty much, you can get a lot of stuff done. You just can get a lot of stuff done. So AI has definitely helped me, when things I want to do, it's just really got things done faster.
You have the mindset of growth.
Yeah, so absolutely.
Okay, that's good. You're not going to allow the new wave of things to stop you from doing what you need to do. You're going to get hip to the program or whatever and continue to learn all day long.
And stay in my lane. I won't get out of my lane. I stay in my lane.
So what's not your lane?
What's not my lane is marketing.
I thought we just said you did marketing.
I've never did marketing. I don't know what you was hearing over there.
You said social media.
Yeah,
well, he's into it, but
I'm looking. I'm peeking. I have to learn because I can't turn to these marketers. They're not doing a good job.
Anybody that is a true marketer, come help my man out.
That's right. And don't have your hand out first. Have your, excuse me, let me turn that. I don't even know where that's at. Oh, it's right here. Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, look, that sounds nice.
You like that, huh?
Sounds nice.
You like that, huh? That's the technology. That's technology, man.
So now, this is a different question as well. You're an entrepreneur, obviously. You're a massive one. This is a two-step question. One, over your 17 years of business, if you want to share the number, you can. What do you think is like the total revenue you made during that time period? Jeez. If you want to share, I don't know, right?
Yeah, we'll share that off the camera. We ain't gonna make nobody get excited there. But it's a nice.
It's a nice question.
Here, okay. We'll say, A, less than $1 million, B, more than $1 million, C, more than 10 million, and D, more than 100 million. Which category?
And you can say I take the fifth as well.
I take the fifth. Okay. Yeah, I plead the fifth.
We just gonna plead the fifth.
I don't. Again, we chase passion and money follows.
Right.
Gotcha. There we go.
Here's a question that's different. Would you be open to teaching in an entrepreneurship school?
Absolutely. I got my curriculum started now, so we already got some things growing in that direction. So definitely interested.
Speaking about curriculum, then is there any way people can find your information, or do you have any courses that people can enroll in right now?
We're working on them. We're getting them up and going and getting them available for people to hit a link and be able to go ahead and purchase those particular courses for themselves if they want to. We'll be putting on some events to where we'll be able to actually have some packages out there people can latch on to and keep within their income. And yeah, we got a few things going on. So
you will give us that link because we'll put that in this
the video,
the podcast, so they can click on it. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Let's hit into the more rapid fire kind of question. What's your favorite motivational quote?
Favorite motivational quote is this right here. You ready?
Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Money, chase, passion. Boom. You ready for another one?
All right, go ahead.
Power, energy, and mind. One more. I'm finna get this to you. This one right here is gonna kill you. You ready?
Go ahead.
I am. Let there be. Let's go! Yeah!
I
like that?
I love this guy's energy, though.
My brain is not working, but let's.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Sometimes AI get a little chopped up and don't know how to respond to me. So I get it. I'm a little advanced there.
Yeah. Now, what's the most, powerful book you've ever read?
Most powerful book I ever read?
Yeah.
Man, there's so many of them.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Kiyosaki. Give it up to him. Give it up.
What was her name?
Sharon Letford.
Sharon
Letford.
I learned about his game before I learned about him. What was that game called?
The The cash flow
Cash flow quadrant. Yeah, we played that every weekend, man. That was crazy. Crazy.
Now, what do you think is the one thing that everyone misunderstands about business?
Themselves.
Because everybody is not born for business.
Right.
Because there's people born to serve and do the editing or something.
Yeah. There's people behind the scenes that don't have their own business, right?
Right.
There's people, it's just everything is not for everybody. Everybody has a position. That's what makes the world goes around. I mean, we can never go out and enjoy a nice salmon crusted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vegetables and good if somebody didn't cook it.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? That's not necessarily an entrepreneur. It's not necessarily not an entrepreneur. But, it's a place for everybody, and they have to be placed properly. It's like a chess game.
Well,
if you weren't coaching or doing business, what would you be doing?
On the beach, with my feet in the sand, listening to some good music, sipping on me a nice ginger kale something, keeping those fruits and energies electrifying my body, sipping on this. We're not paying nobody's. Put that down there. Nobody's paying for us for this stuff yet, so we can't be showing their stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's close it out. What's your mission right now, and how can people be a part of it?
What's my mission? My mission right now is to really bring people to the integrity of what life is really about and what they care about and what's on their mind, right? Like bring the awareness that, hey, you matter. The world matters. Human being matter. And I care. Come find me because I'll find you.
Where can they come find you, brother?
The Mending Coach. Subscribe, and share. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Xavier Hill, the Mending Coach. That's where it's
Mending Coach.
THE, Mending Coach. I'm mending men. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
up, bro. Thank you, man, for coming on this podcast, brother.
Make sure you subscribe, and follow.
Let's do it.
Professor X.
Let's run it up. Let's show them who we are out here. Let's show them. Hey, subscribe, and share. Let's do this. Do it now. Let's get it done. Let's show them what the X-Man's followers do.